What's going on, everybody? It's Dave with All Terrain Nation, and today we've got some news from Bestop. If you have ever heard of Bestop, you probably have owned a Jeep Wrangler or Ford Bronco, and Bestop makes some of the best cloth and canvas tops out there, and especially if you're looking to replace your top's starting to look worn, Bestop's probably the direction you're going to go because, it's a quality product. There's other brands out there that just do these real thin replacement tops, and you find yourself in about 18 months replacing them again, and you're like, I just should have spent the extra couple $100 and got a Bestop. Well, Bestop's the name that you want to go with. And today at SEMA, they launched the new two-door canvas e-top. Now, this is pretty cool. I want to bring a picture up so you guys can see this because look at that. This is on a two-door Ford Bronco. Of course, they're doing this on a Jeep Wrangler as well. But I love the fastback look of this. It keeps the classic look of the Bronco, but yet, going to give it that modern canvas look that I like quite a bit. Now, they're going to have a bunch of different colors on this as well, and there's going to be a little bit of an upcharge for that. I think it's about a $400 more upcharge for the price to get some more colors, but I think black or kind of a tan twill would be perfect on any vehicle like this, like a Ford Bronco or Wrangler. But talking about the top there's a price associated with this top, and it's going to hit you in the pocketbook because it starts out at $4,995. Now, if you consider what soft tops cost nowadays, when you can get $3,000 easily into this, and you still got to assemble it all yourself, put it together. This is an e-top where once you put it in the vehicle, it's done. You put your switch in, and guess what? It just does what it's supposed to, up and down. And I've got some photos showing where it's going up. I think this is a win-win for two-door owners, especially because let's be honest, the two-door Wrangler guy and Bronco guys are not getting a lot of love because, they're not the popular kid on the block. They're still loved, but they don't get all the love that the four-door versions of these vehicles get. So the fact that Bestop did do something like this, I think it's very, very cool. And I'm going to bring up their website here in just a minute, but I want to go through one more photo. And you see it in two-door fashion here with the top actually coming up. And the really cool thing is, and it's on their website, and I'll bring it up where you can kind of see the video of it, but they just unlatch the front, you push the button, and it does it all itself, which I think is pretty freaking rad. I know the price of this thing might hit people just a little bit, but when you see it in action, how it works, I think it's going to win you over. So let me show you that. Now, here's video from their website. You can see it there. Once again, that just looks really, really good. Of course, Bestop being an American company, I appreciate that quite a bit, especially nowadays, the way the world's going. But it's push button to freedom. And let me refresh this page because it'll start running again. All right, so there you see it. There's the latch. You just put the two latches down. You see the switch that they install, and look at that. The thing just goes back down. No more getting outside your vehicle. I think that's pretty freaking rad, and I like the fact that it goes. Look at this, goes all the way back, and that's a big thing for this is because once again the four-door version of this, they didn't really go all the way sit down flush like the two-door does. And I think that was why maybe it wasn't as popular as I think this two-door version will be for this. But ultimately, I think it's rad, and I think you guys should check it out, especially if you have a two-door. Let me know in the comments, though, what do you think of Bestop? Or do you like their quality parts, or if you had some issues with it? I'm always curious. I don't need one right now. I have a hard top for my Ford Bronco, but I may switch back to a soft top on my Raptor because, it's just a lot of fun in the summer. So in the comments, you know what to do. Let me know what you think about this. So whether it be two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, or these badass tops that we get to put on our cool rides from Bestop, it's been your All Terrain Nation. I'm your host, David Boyd, and we're at SEMA 2025 in Las Vegas. Peace.